This is Boxy playing Batrider against Team Falcons in the Fissure Universe Tournament that just happened. So they're playing Dawn Batrider, very strong lane, versus Pugna Sven, also a good lane. I'll show you guys some of the things that the pros do that really give them an edge and how they own the early game. So here you have Boxy, who's playing Batrider. He's gonna pull the first wave. Let's talk about what's important for you to do when you do this. At minute 1, you need to make sure that you block the enemy easy camp. And now the next step for you is to pull the wave in front of the tower for your offlaner. These are like the easiest steps for you to follow when you do play pulse 4. That Boxy has already prepared a salve and a tango for what's about to come. Because the next step that you have to do is to make sure that your offlaner doesn't get bullied too hard while holding the wave here. So you see Boxy, who's going very aggressive onto snaking here. He eats a tango, uses Firefly, and he immediately wants to pressure them and make it easy for Saberlight up here to hold the wave. At the same time, he's trying to force Skeeter and Snaking to take their wave into the tower because the early laning stage is all about lane control. Right now it's 120 and these creeps are nearly about to meet already. Whereas if you look at the Radiant creeps, they're further away. This is just because of how the lanes are set up and how much the lanes have changed, creep speed and tower placement, that Saberlight at 120 basically already gets to start killing these creeps to get closer to level 2. This matters for the follow-up play. Boxy is still doing his job where he's trying to force these two away. Saberlight, he's close to level 2. So it's important that Boxy does not play in XP range. Snaking now feels quite safe because Boxy is on low HP. But he doesn't know what's about to hit him because when this creep dies, Saberlight hits level 2. And now they can just immediately pincer Snaking together with a level 2 timing on Dawn and look for this first blood onto Snaking. It's now 2 minutes 50 in the game, and Boxy has helped his offlaner, got the first blood, but he's also preparing for later on in the game. So he goes to the triangle, gets an easy stack going. When he comes back to the lane, he sees this scenario. They have what people like to call a double wave. You already have like 5 melee creeps, a range creep, and the enemy wave is about to die. The reason you call this double wave is because your incoming wave is also coming. Basically have a double wave already. So this makes it very easy for you to dive, especially when you play Batrider. So here you have Boxy, who pings already, tells Saberlight, yo bro, let's play aggressive. Boxy gets to take the next wave as well, which now makes their creeps stay alive even longer. So they go for a tower dive. Batrider is very good at this because of Firefly. And here's the next wave, and they're just using it for the tower. Their creeps are just tanking for them. And at this time, they're not just killing Snaking, they're not just pressuring Skeeter. Skeeter has not been allowed to touch a single creep under the tower. So this is a double kill for them and like 10 CS that Skeeter has now missed under the tower. This play also, it doesn't end here because I want you guys to now think about what happens if Boxy does not go for this next play. He is low, Saberlight is low, Snaking just respawned, Skeeter will respawn in 13 seconds. If Boxy doesn't pull this wave will meet right here. And sure, you got a double kill, but the follow-up play will be very hard for you. So what they do instead is pull this wave around to make sure that this wave dies, allowing Saberlight to get absolute lane control again, while sending himself regen. Because right now, the only thing they want to do is to make time that Saberlight can get full HP, full mana, by the time that they get back to lane on Falcons so that he can fight them. Boxy also went here to clear the safe lane camp with Firefly. Because what Snaking could have done is pull this camp onto this to regain lane control. But Boxy basically nullified them every single play that they had left. After this, Boxy's going, he's like, yeah, I want to stack the triangle. Malrine runs into him, he walks over to the mid lane, gets off a good flame break, and now Nisha also got a bonus kill. After this, you guessed it, he goes to the triangle and gets a triple stack on both the Ancients and on the hard camp. Basically, Boxy has now successfully secured his offlaner in Saberlight with a first blood in the lane, good lane control, and he's already stacked the triangle. So now he TPs mid with 2 observer wards. He wards the right side in the mid lane, and he's also going to go and ward the left side of the mid lane. Because after you've secured your offlaner, you want to play for your mid laner, especially for the first rune. So he goes mid, drops 2 sentries, finds the enemy observer ward as well, and he's also running into the enemy triangle. Because they're playing against Shaker, Sven, and Grimstroke, which means stacks are very likely. Because he uses his body like this, and he finds out that there is actually a stack here, and because he helped Nisha to get this early shield rune, it's now really easy for Nisha to run over and steal this double stack, especially because Boxy is just fully zoning crit away from this play. Shortly after, Boxy finds himself walking mid. He sees, well, pretty much a free kill because they're setting it up already. You have a blood grenade, flame break, pushes him back into Nisha, so Nisha steals a double stack hard camp, gets the active rune, and they get a kill onto Malrine for the second time in under 7 minutes. We're about to hit the 8-minute active rune, so Boxy, that's all he has to do. You've secured your offlaner, you've made stacks for your cores, you now need to play for the active runes. It's now 8 minutes is coming up. He has good vision with his ward, he plays for this rune, he sees Malrine running in, you get the flame break, he steals the haste rune, and this entire play that's now about to happen, it's all because of Boxy's positioning and where he is on the map. Steals the rune, flies over basically every hero, forces a lot of spells. Even in this, he dodges the totem, he gets a silence on him. He walks over, he dodges Amar, flies over to Snaking, Boxy gets a ward in the middle of the fight, places it behind the tower. It's now a 2-for-1 trade. It's gonna be a 3-for-1 trade, because Snake King here, he also dies. And in the meantime, you had Mickey, he gets to run over. So the first time they invaded the triangle, they stole the double hard camp that Nisha got. Now what happens after this play is that Mickey steals the entire ancient stack. Boxy now gets to take the mid lane, because Nisha died. Upon respawning, Nisha gets to go to the triangle. He gets a triple stack on this hard camp. Because of this, Boxy is getting double XP. He's getting XP from the stacks that Nisha is killing, but he's also getting XP and gold from the mid lane that he now gets. And this is like not random. He gets level 6 from this creep that he now kills, and this matters for the follow-up play. Because Boxy now angles a little bit into the enemy jungle and he sees, okay, Crit is taking the mid lane. It's not Earthshaker who's mid, so this is a little bit sus. So Boxy turns around into the enemy jungle. He has Dawn ult available. He got level 6 at minute 9. He walks in here all on his own. He just walks in with his Tranquil Boots, Windlace, Flamebreak, Firefly, Lasso. Dawn ult is available. They drop it down. They kill Malrine for the 3rd time in under 10 minutes, and it's literally all been Boxy. So in under 10 minutes, Boxy secured his offlaner, got first blood in his lane, killed the enemy mid laner 3 times, helped his team steal the enemy hardcamp stack, helped his team steal the enemy ancient stack, and secured stacks for his own core. And this is the lengths you have to go to in your gameplay to actually secure a 4,000 gold lead in under 10 minutes.